Going live. I think we are live. Checking.
Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I think we are live. Yes.
Okay. Medyo mabagal.
Yes.
Yep. Ayan. Narinig ko na yung aso dun sa screen ko.
Wait, as usual, picture. Tagal naman lumabas sa YouTube screen. Okay lang.
Yung joke.
Sorry. Teka, lumabas na sa YouTube mismo eh. Ang tagal din pala ng delay na. Share.
Oh my God. Anyway.
Stories.
Let's wait for people to trickle in. Ay, nasan yung phone ko?
Are you almost done now with your book?
No, not at
No
all.
ba?
I didn't make any dents. Like, siguro parang I read parang mga 4 pages lang. Ganun. Kasi
Since
parang,
yung last sprint.
parang I've been doing like side jobs kasi. So parang ang dami ko tinatapos the past few nights, ganyan. So parang pagdating ko sa bed ng mga 11:30, parang ayoko
Tulog
na. ASMR, alam mo yun. So, ayan. Ngayong sprints lang, for sure. Uninterrupted reading. Tsaka nga I'm planning to like do parang hindi mo na ako mag-audiobook ulit right now. At least tomorrow. Hindi ko alam. Parang for some reason, parang
Hindi siya
na-vibes.
bagay? Or...
I think more of parang mas mabilis kong mababasa without the audiobook.
Okay. Pero you listen naman at parang faster speed.
Mga 2, ganon, 1.85.
Actually, ngayon, meron akong audiobook na pinapakinggan na kaya kong pakinggan ng medyo faster kasi medyo mabagal magsalita yung narrator. Tapos pinapakinggan ko lang siya every time I'm walking my dogs. Yung memoir ni Prince Harry. Parang lang siya, sobrang fun. Fun in a sense na like, after ko siya pakinggan, hindi ko siya iisip. Oo, siya. Tapos parang parang very juicy vibes, gano'n. Parang very interesting na habang naglalakad ako. Mga all the
yung title? Di ba one word lang?
Spare.
Ano nga yun, spare.
Medyo siya, madrama. Fun naman siya.
Oo, maraming isa-spill na British tea.
Maraming nga eh. And we're live share. Pero fun siya kasi parang, hindi siya, I mean, obviously heavy siya the topic in terms of, like, for him, heavy topic. Pero kasi parang it's kind of rich people problems vibes.
True.
Parang ganon. So parang hindi ka super nabibigatan talaga. I mean, alam mong it's a heavy topic for him. Pero for me, hindi siya relatable at all. So parang I can just listen to it parang very casually. Kasi minsan, whenever I read memoirs, parang kailangan ko mag-prepare for myself. Kasi like, kunyari, if yung kay Chanel Miller, gano'n. Alam mo, parang something siya that you can relate to in one way or another. So parang mabigat yung feeling. Pero this one, parang sobrang unrelatable.
For it.
I guess you could relate to it. Pero parang it's not on the same level. Kasi alam mong nasa ibang, like, ibang plane of existence yung problems nila.
Their problems aren't on the same wavelengths.
Yeah.
Pero natapos mo, like the audiobook?
Di pa. I only listen to it kasi whenever I walk my dog. So parang nasa 15% pa lang hata ako. Parang gano'n.
Hi, Alex.
Hello.
You managed to catch us.
Make it at the start, yeah. At the very beginning. We are just Waiting for more
So,
people to trickle in.
um, I'm going to be reading continuously. I'm gonna continue tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. So this is the book that I was also reading during the last sprint over at the other Pams channel. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue reading it. And Pam, what will you be
So for
reading?
me, I'm reading War by Laura Salasa. So this is actually a Kindle Unlimited book,
Mm.
and I got the trial. So I was looking for books to read from which I'm actually reading the entire series. I just finished the first one, which was Pestilence, yesterday. So now I'm like around like 70% of this one.
That's fast.
Yeah, it's a very very fast read. It's an interesting topic. So if you're not familiar with this, basically it's a dark fantasy romance where you have the four horsemen of the apocalypse. So if
Mm.
you know the Bible
Yeah, yeah,
reference, you
yeah,
have like pestilence, war, famine, kind of like that. So they're basically on Earth because they're basically judging everyone. Like they're passing the judgment that humans should be extinct because humans destroyed the Earth. Humans keep killing one another. Blah blah blah. So they're just going through each book goes through one of the horsemen because they're taking turns and basically parang level one, level two, level three. So level one was pestilence, so plague. So
yeah. Mm.
when obviously dark romance siya, so you have like a human love interest, and essentially the story is like the human is trying to convince the horsemen of that humanity is worth saving
Okay.
in many different ways. So yeah, that's the story. So they fall in love and stuff. It's very dark in a sense that obviously they're there to kill everyone. Like good people in a sense, but at the same time, they're just doing the task that they were made to do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like they were created exactly for this task.
Right.
So it's kind of that balance. It's very interesting. It's not I thought it would be a lot like smuttier because of the covers, but it's actually not. I mean, it's there, but it's not that it's not excessive, if you will. But it's very much there, very very much there.
Okay. Okay.
I'm already at 78% of the second book.
So I feel like you'll definitely finish that
I
tonight.
think so. Yeah. For some reason, I'm reading so much faster on my iPad. I don't know why. Maybe
It's
because the screen is big.
yeah, the
Yeah,
screen is
the screen
bigger,
is
so
big,
like
so parang I don't
each
feel. Yes, I think that's why. Because I also got shocked that I was like almost done already.
because like when you turn the page, you're like, oh okay, like it's an
Or it's
equivalent of
just in
like
my head, it's just
four.
one page, but
Yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah.
overall like count of the book, much
It's like
faster.
4 pages equivalent on Kindle. Especially if it also depends on your phone.
Yeah, I like to read pretty small. Like I don't like it when it's super large. I don't know what font size this is. I think it's three. Font size three.
Man, I actually miss reading on my iPad. But like recently, I've been reading on my iPad because of like manga series or graphic.
Yeah, yeah.
Not much on the novels anymore, but I do miss like having a bigger screen for that.
It's just not convenient when you're lying down. And I do notice that my eyes do get strained a lot faster whenever I'm reading from
I-
the iPad compared to like Kindle. So I guess the whole e-ink thing actually like really works.
Unfortunately, Amazon is right. Hi, Shira. Welcome to
Hello,
our series.
hello.
Tell
What are
us
you
what
gonna be
you guys will
reading?
be reading. Yes. So we could maybe start our sprint soon, like 7:15.
Sure, yes. I just saw that you posted a video.
Who?
Your
Ah,
January
I
wrap up,
already
right?
forgot about that. Like once I post them, I'm like, you know what?
After you schedule it,
That was
gone.
3 years in the making. 3 years, 3 weeks, not
3
years.
years. Oh,
Hi, Carly. I think this is our first time
Lady
meeting our friend.
Midnight.
Carly says, I'm going to be reading Lady Midnight. Oh, Cassandra Clare, if I'm not
Yeah,
Lady Midnight.
I already have all of the. What's the first series? Mortal Instruments? Is
Mortal
that the
Instruments.
first? Like
Yeah.
publication order.
Yeah, yeah,
I
public is
already have all of them borrowed from the library. So I'm just trying to figure out when I wanna start reading it.
read.
Because I'm that I'm at that like mood where I wanna read the series in its entirety. Like
Mm,
like right now, I'm reading this entire like dark romance, like
series.
all four
Yeah,
books. I'm gonna read it back to back because and that's how I usually read before. But then I started wanting to read a lot more series. That's why I keep jumping around. But now I'm in the mood to just read one thing, like
Commit.
start to
Yeah.
finish. Yeah. So I'm kind of trying to decide if I want to start that because there's a lot of books. Like I think there are like 6 books or 5 for the
Mortal
first.
Instruments.
Yeah, like 5 or
I think
6.
so. I think
Oh,
5 or 6 or 5.
a lot. And I think
I was
they're
basing
kind
it
of
on like
long.
how many books I sold of that series.
Wait, I'm gonna share this on Discord.
Players, I'm actually gonna be cramming a lab report due tomorrow. That also works. That also works.
Yes,
Or
productivity space.
separate.
Sharing on Discord. Oh my gosh, okay. My Discord is updating. Can share. I'm starting to plan the Hunger Games read along thing.
Mhm.
Like,
Okay.
are we gonna be doing like book, then movie, then book, then movie? Like until the end? Or book, and then movie.
I mean, huh. Because I'm trying to remember. I don't think there are any like spoilers from like a movie that would have like a factor on reading.
Does the movie not follow the natural like for
Right.
example the first Hunger Games movie, it doesn't just follow the first Hunger Games book?
I think they were they stuck to like I'm
Kinda to
just
like
trying
the
to
gap.
remember like
Yeah. Oh,
I think um I think book movie also works.
okay. But then we have to do the movie in Discord because
Yeah,
we
most
won't
likely.
be able to stream it. Yeah. So I'm probably like I'm not sure if I should make like a server for just the Hunger Games read along or like a general server kind of thing. Those are the things that I've been like experimenting. Like I'm looking at how other people are
We'll just
doing their
get
read
it.
alongs. Yeah.
I feel like if it's just going to be like one read along, doesn't have to be like
A
um
dedicated.
yeah, a dedicated server just for that. If we're just going to watch movies anyway.
Then I'm like I'm gonna search for like what discussion questions. I'm just checking out how other people have been doing read alongs.
Well, for read alongs, I haven't experienced like movie session. Just I
Mm,
think most just books.
just the books.
But I also haven't experienced like a full on read along for a series. Maybe just one book at a time.
Yeah, like book club style.
Mm. Okay. Is everyone ready to read and work?
Yes. To be
Okay, let's
productive.
start. Sprint number 1.
Happy reading! Hello.
Hello, how's your reading?
It's pretty good. I'm at 87%. Almost done. I think I'm gonna finish this in the next sprint.
And what will you be reading
The
next?
third book, Famine. I'm just gonna read it straight.
No doubt about that.
Yeah. How about you? How was your book?
I read like 20 pages because I started 113 and I'm now at
Mm.
130.
Do you
So
like it
roughly
so
around
far?
the same pages if I do have the audiobook. So my
Mm.
theory might not be 100% correct.
Where you like it still so far?
I'm liking it so far, but I'm not mind blown or anything like
Mm.
that. Like, huh,
You're not
okay,
like
so
super
it's
pulled by
going to
it.
be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, do I consider this halfway? Almost halfway. Like, it's just a chill book
Mm.
for me. So nothing grand, nothing mind blowing so far. So it's okay.
Maybe you and Alex will have the same opinion so far.
But I
Like
is more of like
average.
some
He
doesn't
didn't
make
like it.
sense.
Yeah.
Mine is
Yeah.
more of like, huh, I'm just chill about it in
Yeah.
general.
Hi Ray. What
Hi
are you reading?
Ray. Ray, someone is reading Lady Midnight. So Carly, as you see in the chat, Carly
Ah
is
yeah,
reading.
I saw that Ray started reading the
Yeah.
most recent release, right? Lady Midnight. Is this like a prequel?
The second series, like
Like is
the
it
other
set in the
series. I think
because
it's the prequel.
Because I know that the most recent release, like the Chain of Something
Yeah, yeah,
series,
yeah.
I don't know the official name, Last Hours. I think that's set in the past, right? Like, if you compare it to like Mortal Instruments, it's in the past. I think so.
The Dark Artifices.
The Last Hours? The most recent one that came out. The Chain of Iron? Thorns? Gold? I don't know which one's the most recent. Chain of Thorns. Yeah, that's the most recent one. It is set after more. Okay. So the last, Lady
After,
Midnight is after Mortal Instruments. Okay.
after, not before. Baka kasi Infernal yung before. Ang dami kasi.
Ang dami kasi. I'm kind of excited to
Race,
actually
Reading
read
Sheet.
it. I feel like I would need to, seek
Ang
Ray's,
dami though. Sobrang dami. Like,
advice on the reading order. What would you recommend, Ray, for reading order? Is it publication order or like chronological order?
I think
Since
yung last
I
time
think
nasabi
we've
ni
read
Rick
all.
was
Hmm?
publication, if I'm not mistaken. Kasi
Publication,
parang
you
at least
think?
you could see how the writing
The
has
fan.
improved, like
True,
characterization has
true. Yeah.
improved. Kainis. Hi, Larry. It's a friend and a co-worker from like 2 companies ago. 3 companies ago. I'm old.
Really?
Sequel. I forgot ano yung prequel. Like, I'm not sure if Infernal ba yun or parang may sinabi si Ray before na may prequel. Like, kasi may Infernal devices pa, diba?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mismo I really wanna read it. Mostly because of FOMO ako. And parang, a lot of people are saying that the last hour series, which is the one that yung chain of whatever, parang sobrang ganda daw niya. Parang ako, I wanna read it. Oh, Cassandra Clare has a reading order in her website. Let's see.
Ah, ayun. Ano ko ng publication order eh.
Reading order. CassandraClare.com.
So, it's parang ano nga, parang nga siyang Brandon Sanderson universe. Like, you do have
Multiple
reading
series.
orders, but in like the
Yeah.
same universe. So, ako kasi nag-jump ako agad sa ano.
OMG! There are so many books. Like, may parang mga one-off pa pala. Like, may smaller series pa pala. It's not just a major one. Chain of one, chain of...
Super dami.
Okay. So, if you're chronological, Infernal Devices is the parang first book, first series. Yun yung
May
oldest
manga siya
setting.
though. I'm
Oh,
curious
really?
how it looks like. Parang there are graphic novel, ano din, parang adaptations.
Actually, sobrang interesting ng covers niya kasi parang it looks so parang gothic ng vibes niya because of the angels and
Yeah.
demon imagery. Tapos since set siya in the 1800s, parang so interesting. Sige. Baka in
Parang hindi
April
ko pa kaya
or March.
to go into
Mag-commit.
that kind of... Oh.
Yeah.
Kasi nga, Brandon Sanderson lang, alam mo yon, parang I absolutely love
Actually,
the way of naman, like, super
ito
duper.
nga
Pero,
eh.
and I
Ang tagal
already
na.
have like the 2
The
other
books,
books. Hindi ko
yeah.
talaga magawa. Like, parang some part of my brain thinks that parang even if I do read the sequels, parang it's not the same as like reading other books before I get into like alam, something about moody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Parang it's still reading. Alam mo yun? Parang you're still reading a book. Pero parang, I don't know, baka mood lang din talaga.
Oh, you Mistborn eh. It's like it's been staring at me. Like when I read the first book, when I read the first book, sobrang gusto ko siya. Na immediately, binasa ko siya with Kindle. So I read the digital version. And then immediately I tried to look for physical copies. And it took me a while to find this specific like version. Because it's not like
Edition, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, the specific edition. Because in the Philippines they don't really sell this edition that much. They do, but it's not always in stock. So it took me a while. Like I really like looked for it, but now I haven't even read it. But I'm
I
like I
saw
said,
that
I'm
edition,
making uh
like, second-hand copies. Parang alam mo yun, like,
yeah.
people who
Actually, I
already
think
read it,
yeah, I
sell
think
it.
some of this are yeah, yung remaindered copies. Yeah, and then I just found
Hmm.
them secondhand. Actually, ano but I'm making this year the year I finish at least two of these series.
Physical.
Yeah. Because the series that I've started, I want to complete. Recently listed out nga all of the series that I started. I'm opening my Google
Hmm.
like sheets right now. And at least the ones that I remember and the ones na nasa like story graph ko, I have 23 series that I started and have not completed yet. And the total number of books that I need to read to complete it
To finish all
is
series.
yeah, that I have started is 51. So parang
Okay. Not so
kasi
bad, not so
as
bad. Parang
not so
considering na ang
bad.
dami
Yeah,
mo.
yeah. Yeah, pero considering that I only usually read 50 books a year, parang I can't really I can't finish it this year. Pero ano, malay mo.
They will be all
But
series.
I have ano pa, I have a list pa of series that I haven't started yet, but I wanna start. And parang 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 series pa.
Hunger Games
Tas,
included. Included.
yes, tas wala pa tong ano to, Infernal, ay, the Mortal Instruments, the,
Is there Ray and Carly? Is there like um an overarching or like an umbrella term to like this whole Cassandra
Shadow,
Clare
Shadow
universe?
Hunters, diba? I think it's like
Shadowhunters
Shadow
ba? Like, are they all
Hunters
within the
world.
Shadowhunters? Oo.
I think so. I don't know. Mortal Instruments, the Infernal Devices. I'm gonna add it now. The Infernal Devices. Which series is it that people had parang issues with? Yung parang they think that it's problematic. I think there was there was a series in this universe that people
I
said
think
were
it was
kind of
Mortal.
problematic.
I'm not
Mortal.
sure. I'm not sure. Kasi
J-
Mortal yung parang
Parang it really
med
showed it, parang it didn't age well. Ganon.
parang
Ganon ba?
gano'n. At least for me. Although yun lang din kasi yung
Nasa
nabasa ko. Like, just the first two books of that series.
Cassandra Clare. So Mortal Instruments has 6 books. 6 books. It has 6 books. Infernal has 3.
Hi, Chica!
Hi,
Welcome!
Chica!
We still have 3 sprints to go, so you're just in time.
Yeah, you're just in time. You can still get a lot of reading.
15
15
series! I need to
series?
start series. I kind of don't want to expose myself because that's what I've been doing. I start series, but I don't finish them. So that also is like manga series because I read
Ah,
a lot of manga.
yeah, you
So
read a lot of manga.
it is a Shadowhunter universe. Okay, okay.
Okay, okay. Shadowhunters. Okay, okay. I think I'm just gonna stick to that. I just read Ray's comment that there's like novellas pa and smaller like series. And I'm like,
Right.
I think I'm gonna stick to the big ones first. Sobrang dami. I think it's already like 6, 12, 15
I feel
books
like
already.
you're going to be motivated if it's also going to be a read along, maybe.
Yeah, or I think I have to do some kind of video event, whatever, for me to like really go through it.
Yeah, it has to be motivating.
I mean, in fairness, if whenever I put it, like whenever I do like read books for a video, it does kind of either it makes me not want to read at all, or it makes me want to read so much more. So hopefully that helps. I'm up to my elbows in what? So many obligations. But I'm trying to not let it get to me. Ah, right. Okay. Moving is always very, very.
Yeah, it is
Yeah, moving is a
always
struggle.
stressful.
You always
Moving out,
don't
moving
realize
in,
how
whatever
much.
that is.
You always don't realize how much you have until you have to pack them all.
Yep. Like with books palang, there's already so much.
The
We're not
stress.
even counting your clothes yet.
Yeah. And I think the hardest part for me is all of the stuff that you keep because of sentiment, like all of the
Mm.
yearbooks or maybe like old
Photo
gifts or old
albums,
photos or stuff like that. That's always difficult to pack.
like notebooks,
Yeah.
old planners.
Yeah. I used to actually keep all of my old planners. Like, it's not even a journal, it's like a planner.
Yeah. Like a
I'm
Starbucks
like,
planner.
yeah, kind of like that. And I don't know, like, I think I still have some of the ones that I used in maybe like college. I don't know if I still have the ones from high school, but I think I still have the ones that I used in college. I don't know why I can't. And then the thing that's hard also is when you're packing and then you get to the like the sentimental items, it makes the packing so much longer because you start to like look through
Yep.
all of the stuff.
Yeah.
And then you spend hours just reading all of your planners, checking out all of the photos.
And you're like, you
Yeah.
haven't even tackled the most important things yet, just the sentimental
Yeah.
parts. Chica is asking, what's everyone reading?
Mm.
What will you be reading?
For me, I'm reading War by Laura Talasa. I can hold on, show the cover. It's colored in Kindle. Okay. I'm reading War. It's the second book in the Four Horsemen series.
Horseman.
Yeah, it's a dark fantasy romance. Yeah, I think
I
that's
think
what you would call
Chica would be kind of interested because I feel
it.
like Chica has been reading romances, like for the most part that we've been doing
I'll show
sprints.
you um the other like books in the series.
They're all men.
Yeah, we start with this is the book one, and then I'm currently at book two. Actually, like
You
I'm
use
actually reading it for a video. Like I'm
mm,
doing a spoilery. Basically, it's like a reaction video where I just read, and then like I basically spoil everything.
so a spoilery reading vlog.
Yeah, it's like super spoilery.
Mm. So for me, I am going to continue reading tomorrow. I don't have the dust jacket right now. It's pretty far. So and this is what I've been reading last week over at Pam's channel. We did a sprint, so I'm still reading it because I've been terribly busy this week. But I did read some of the volumes of the current manga series that I'm reading. So, pretty decent week for reading.
Which manga are you reading?
Blood on the Tracks.
Okay, I've never heard of any of the manga that you read.
Chi, Chino Wadachi. Maybe the Japanese.
No, I just don't think I'm that updated in manga.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just extremely messed up.
Um,
And that's how I like my manga series anyway. Moving my books has been the biggest of my worries and getting rid of trinkets.
trinkets. It's the trinkets, yes.
Especially like if it comes from your family, if it comes from
Yeah.
your daughter and she gets kids. I've heard a lot of good things about tomorrow. I recently started The
The
Ritual by
ritual. I haven't
This sounds
heard
like a
of that.
romance book. If
What?
Chica is the one, if Chica is the one saying it, I feel like I always automatically
Shan-
assume like it's gonna be a romance book.
Chantal. Spiritual.
And I'm correct.
It's a erotica
I'm,
romance. Dark college
I'm
romance.
right.
Okay. Add the TBR.
It's a college new
Dark
adult.
college romance. Secret society that requires their blood in payment. Oh, interesting.
It's pretty long. I'm looking at the
500,
pages on the Kindle. It's
500 plus.
489.
I'm gonna add that to
Ah,
my TBR.
looking at like the author's like other works, I feel like I
The
think
reviews are quite high.
are pretty famous because like the readership
Psycho,
itself is high, like
addiction.
nothing below 10K,
Oh,
nothing below 20K.
I think I've seen the I Dare You one. Like I think I've seen that around. Oh, they have a series called Seven Deadly Sins. That's interesting. After
Ah,
no
I think
Four
I'm looking
Horsemen of the Apocalypse, it's time for Chica, you should read what I'm reading. It's interesting. It's also dark romance and a little bit of it's not erotica, but there is smut and it's very interesting because it also touches on like concepts of like good and evil. Like what
but
is
with a hint of romance.
like yeah, like how would you actually judge if someone is good or if someone's
Yeah.
evil, kind of like that. It's very. I'm not sure if you've
So
read it though. Maybe you have, but
that kind of reminds me of like when we read Priest. Like
yeah,
sure, Priest is
yeah.
steamy, but like
I'm
it
reading
has depth.
War by Loretta Lasso. The first book in the series is Pestilence. It's a Four Horsemen series. So basically, you have the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, and they arrive at Earth because they're basically sent there by this god. It's not really explicitly stated, by a higher being to basically like judgment day for humans because humans have been destroying the earth, destroying each other, kind of like that. The whole concept. And then so that you go every book you follow like one of the horsemen because they take turns. Because they take like for example, you start with pestilence and then after pestilence it's gonna be war and then famine and then death. So it kind of talks about like the different like why they are killing basically everyone, why they think humans shouldn't survive. But then as the human love interest, you are basically it's kind of like you're trying to change a bad boy, but a bad boy in a very
Mm.
extreme level. That's kind of the trope for everything. The
It's
ultimate
not even
bad
a
boy.
bad boy anymore. It's an evil
Yeah,
one.
the ultimate bad boy. Yes.
You know what? I'm mostly interested in it when you're talking about it because of like the horsemen
Yeah,
aspect of
actually
it.
that's the reason why I seeked it out. I was really intrigued by the idea of the four horsemen.
Yeah.
TBR keeps growing.
It's growing.
That's what we do on the sprints. We always just grow our TBRs.
Like even though we are on reading sprints to tackle books.
We keep adding books.
Are we ready for sprint number 2?
Yes, I'm gonna finish my book.
Okay. Sprint number 2.
See ya.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Nasa
So,
super duper cliffhanger ako. Nung tumunog yun.
would you like a bit of name?
Like
Oh my god.
like 97% of the book.
Oh. Okay, for sure. Yung susunod.
Hindi ko alam if
Is
the
that
ending is
the
gonna be
school
like
reaction?
unbelievable or like pain.
So far, how would you rate it?
So far, I think like I usually have my criteria, but if I predict it, I think maybe 3.75 to 4, depending on
That's
the
still
ending, on the last 3%. On the
3%.
on this cliffhanger that's happening right now. Oh my gosh. How about you? How's your book?
Um,
You don't look
I
too
think
excited.
things are happening. Like, I feel like I just need to keep remembering or keep telling myself that it's like a contemporary book.
Mm.
Nothing romantic about it. It's just
Mm.
this. I don't think they're teenagers anymore, but it's like they're college students. These college aged people are just trying to pursue their dreams of like
Yeah.
making it a gaming scene, and nothing too technical or whatever. It's just each of their own story. So I
Yeah.
keep telling myself that.
So it's like focused more on like character development
Yeah, it's
rather
more on the
than
characters. Yeah, it's more on the characters really. Like things are happening. Like the plot is moving, but it's more of
Wh-
things that happen surrounding the characters
so where does
that
it
are
stand like rating wise right now?
it's teetering between 3,
Mm.
3.5, ganon.
Okay, okay.
And I
Interesting.
think my theory is indeed wrong because I read like 5 just when I went back to reading with an
To the
audiobook.
audiobook. Okay, so you're
Yeah,
reading with audiobook now.
yeah.
Mhm.
I was like, I feel like I'm too slow with reading with just my eyes. So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm just gonna pop the audiobook in, and I did read more. And I just wanted to go back to like reading with my eyes because I've been so used to like parang yung knee-jerk reaction ko whenever I want to read a book is that, huh,
Is
I'm gonna
with
borrow this
the
from the
audiobook.
library.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so interesting though. Like obviously I'm new to audiobooks. I never have that kind of desire to listen to an audiobook while reading. Like I don't know, even just thinking about it now, I feel like I'm gonna get confused.
I feel like it's just a matter of like finding the right speed or
Yeah.
finding the right like book to read with an audiobook at the same time.
How about everyone? How was your reading? How many did you get far in your books?
Oh my god, Lorian is
Hi,
here. Was
Dorian.
here.
Hello and bye if you're not here anymore.
Yeah, how is everyone's reading? I wonder.
Wait, I'm gonna type some quick thoughts on Storygraph
Go.
before I forget. Before I forget.
I keep forgetting to like make use of the journal entries there because like I feel
I don't
like
know. Right now, I feel like at the beginning, it's like it feels weird to stop reading and then type. But right now, it's kind of like second nature to me. Like whenever I stop reading, I update
mm,
the percentage, and then if I
mm,
have something to say, then I would just add a note to it. So I don't know. I
it's
just
very
got used to
practical.
it.
It is very practical. Like it helps you in the long run.
Yeah.
I just
Actually, right now, I'm
need
trying. for the first time the buddy read feature of Storygraph where you
Mm.
can ask people to join and then you can
Yeah, yeah,
read
yeah.
together, put comments. Yeah, I'm trying it right now because I'm buddy reading Babel with some
Mm.
people. Although I haven't started, like I've literally just read
Mm.
the author's note, and yeah, I really like the idea because then I can see that there's like I think 7 comments that I can unlock if I reach a certain percentage. So I'm kind of like
Ah.
I kind of want to unlock so I can see okay what do these people think about this
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
portion
Think
of
of it.
the book.
Okay,
It's
okay.
kind of like inspiring me to read more because I wanna unlock it. It's kind of like a game, you know? Like I wanna unlock those comments. I'm like I need to read.
I never tried the body read feature of Storygraph yet, so I didn't know it was like that. I have to admit that I felt tempted to start packing away my books. Some of these. There's a whole mountain of them left. You'll get to it, Tita. You'll get to it. Because you wouldn't have any other choice but to pack it. Like it's an inevitable
Yeah,
result.
it's just I know you're just delaying the when the struggle is gonna be. Is it to
Yeah.
be now or later?
Like, if you do it now, you'll be done earlier.
I mean, the good thing with books is that they're easy to pack in a sense that they just stack on top of each
Yeah,
other.
yeah, yeah. Almost
That's
the
always
same shape.
annoying. Yeah, always that's annoying with other stuff where you have to like figure out how to like Tetris them into the box. But they're very heavy. I made a mistake before of putting all of my books into one like big box, and I could not
And
carry the box.
of
Like
course.
we could not push the box. We could not do anything with the box. So we had to like repack it into like smaller boxes. Uh, I'm like furiously typing in this.
ASMR for us.
Yeah,
Let's see,
ASMR,
right?
keyboard ASMR.
But the heaviest to move truly. Because like when I moved, I think from the city when the pandemic broke, I didn't have that much books to begin with because they were mostly here in our family house. So it
Mm,
was like just like a plastic case, like a Durabox. They don't have the Durabox, but that's like the plastic ware,
yeah.
like a thick plastic ware with like clips on the side. It was just that big, so it wasn't much of a thing, like a heavy thing to bring
Mm.
home with. But we did have to like rent a car
A
to
car.
bring back my things.
How long did you like where did you stay in the city? In
City
is it like
since I started,
up until like the pandemic, like the
yeah,
lockdown?
since I started
Ah,
working, I was already like there
okay.
in the city, so 2014 to like 2019.
Oh, okay.
So not much accumulated stuff, I guess.
It's kind of hard because rent is not cheap.
True,
Hard to
true.
accumulate stuff.
So
I
many good
tried.
that, so it's always tempting to eat
Yeah,
out.
I tried renting near my office before, which is in the like business district here. And the rent was just so crazy. I was sharing it with like 3 people, but it was still like expensive. Like I can't do this.
Yeah,
Like
expensive but not
it
bad.
was very convenient. Like I enjoyed the whole city life where you could just get up, walk to work,
Yeah, go
or just
out.
yeah, or go out, or like in the middle of the workday, go back home if you left something, or I don't know, going to use the bathroom. It was very convenient, but it was very expensive as well. So I mean, it was fun to try it for a year.
I miss I just miss food the most and like
True
accessibility to
food. Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Like, if I want to, like, I feel like going to a bookstore even though
You
I
can
don't
just
have to buy
yeah.
things, browse.
You can
Because
just
right now,
either
just scan. Because right
yeah.
now, when I do get the chance to go out, I'm extra excited. So like I tend to buy more things
Yeah.
because like
Because it
I'm
feels
gonna
like it's
be
a big deal for you to
yeah.
go to the store because it's not like easy to get to the store.
Right.
But the one, I guess it's a pro and a con at the same time. When I was living nearby my office, it would be so hard to turn down any like social
Yeah, yeah,
invitations because I was just there, and then I have no like. It's not that I don't want to go, but sometimes I just want an excuse to not like to just not go. But then
yeah,
if
yeah,
I
yeah,
know that they're just there, I would feel like left out, so I would want to go. So I won't have any excuse like it would be hard to get home when it's late, or
yeah.
I can get home when when I'm drunk or whatever, because I'm literally just like one block away from where we're going. So I'm like, no excuses. It was kind of expensive and probably not healthy as well at the time.
But we were young. We were young, so
Yeah. I mean, you were only young once, I guess. Not that we're that old. We're not that old. We're still young.
not that old yet. We're
We're
still
still young.
in the numbers in the calendar.
Yeah. Oh my god. I got stressed. Malapit na ako mawala nun.
One more year,
At least for one of the months, I'm not in one of the months anymore.
and
Kahit
that's
even
today's
though
month.
even though it's leap year, I'm still not in the month.
Oh.
Oh,
Anyways, sprint number 3, so we could get
sure.
our meeting
So I
done,
can
and you
get to
can be
this
done with your book.
cliffhanger. So you'll just see if I'm like raging or if I'm happy or whatever.
So you will definitely film a video after finishing it.
Probably, yeah. I will film a clip. Okay,
Well,
happy
you'll have
reading.
loads of time anyway.
Yeah.
So let's start. Happy reading.
Hello.
Sorry, able to finish it.
Yeah, I finished it. I kind of
So how was it?
predicted the ending, but it was satisfying. I think the ending, I expected it, but it's not bad. It's something that I
So
knew was gonna happen,
okay.
but I guess the process of getting there was just a bit shocking.
So you're did you start the next book already? The
No,
third
not
one?
yet, because I wanna film a couple of like talking portions about the book, but I feel like I need to like compose my thoughts for a bit. So I actually started continuing Secret History. I'm still here. It's such a dense and tedious book, so I'm still at page 210.
Or but you're still gonna finish it. Like
Yeah, I'm working my way
eventually.
through it, but I don't know how long it's gonna take. Because I only read like maybe 30 at a time every couple of days. So I don't know.
Okay. Still
Usually in
not so
between books. Yeah. So eventually I'm going to finish it. I don't know when, but
bad.
hope, hopefully at some point in the future.
I've
How
been
about you?
like wanting to read The Secret History. I mean, it's been on my TBR for so long, but I know it's a thick.
I It's
So
a very I mean, I have no problems with how long it is. Like with long books in general, I don't really mind that. But in general, the writing is very tedious to read. It's not
oh,
hard to understand. Like, I mean, that was my first thought with the Secret History, that it would be like very hard to understand. Uses big words, whatever, and
mhm.
references to like ancient Greek and whatnot. It has that, but it's not hard to understand. But it's very tedious to read.
Okay. Yeah, I get it.
So you really have to be ready for it.
Eventually, I will.
Yeah.
Eventually, I will read
Yeah.
it. Not
Good
right now.
morning. Good
Hi,
morning,
Elena.
Elena.
I am reading Stephen
Stephen
King, The
King.
Drawing of the Three.
The drawing of. I don't think I've ever read anything by Stephen King. I've watched a
I
lot
was
of movies
actually going. I
based
was
on
actually going
Stephen
to say
King books,
that,
but I never pick up any book. Like I've never
I've been
tried
meaning
reading it.
to. I've been meaning to, but like more on the shorter
Mm,
books, because like his books tend to be long, like not it long, but
very long. Oh yeah, like 800 plus pages. Some of the books are
right.
800, 900 pages. The heck? What the heck? Yeah, his books are long.
It is. It is. There is one that I have been. It's in the on my TBR. Like I could picture the cover. Like it's like there are kids on the cover, and it's kind of bluish. Hold on.
It's on the cover. Kind of
Is it
bluish.
Stephen King book? Hold on. I think it's on my TBR. So
The body. I don't think that's it.
yeah, so many books I can't
Yeah, it's like
find.
Like I'm
Like,
looking at Storygraph and there's like 1,000
right.
receipts.
But
I mean, it's a mix of like short books and long books, but it's a lot.
I have like The Outsider and The Institute on my
Ah, the
P.
Institute. I got curious. Like I'm curious about that book because I read the blurb and I thought it was interesting, but I've never tried to read it. I think I borrowed it once from the library, but I didn't read it.
Oh my god, I'm on just on the third page. Well, Sleeping Beauties is also on my TBR. I
Is
think
that a
it's
Stephen
collaboration with his son.
Sleeping
Like, oh, okay.
Beauties? Owen King
Mm.
with Owen King. Like I don't even have any idea what his writing style is like. I think some people said that it's like you have to get used to it the way he writes. But I've never tried to read it.
Well, I've only been hearing like things about it specifically,
It
like
okay,
the things that he wrote there.
yeah. Did you like the movie for it? Have you
Well,
watched? No.
it was creepy. Like
Like it has
the
that vibe.
yeah, it has that vibe. Like it's really creepy. Like something that it doesn't 100% rely on jump scares.
Yeah.
It
It just
happens.
has that eerie like atmosphere all throughout. I mean, it does have jump scares and whatnot,
And the
but it
actor
does
was
just
great
have.
as Pennywise. So
Yeah, the actor is great. Um, I finished book lovers yesterday. But I'm gonna 20 stars. I'm glad you like it. I read that and I did enjoy it, but I think I only gave it like maybe 3.5 stars. Let me check my.
wait,
But it
is
was
Book
enjoyable.
Lovers the one with the authors?
No, with the
And
editor. One of them is an editor, and then one of them is an agent. I think you're thinking about Beach Read.
I keep I
Yeah.
think
So
it's like
in
the third time that I've like switched
yeah, I
plots
gave it
for
3.5 stars. What did I say? Typical small town romance read with lovable characters. Writing isn't my favorite.
what
The dialogue was okay. I
no,
remember now. It's the
something
dialogue that I didn't
really
like.
saying that Book Lovers is better than Beach Read. So I was
I
like,
think a lot of
I
people
give it a
didn't
chance.
like Beach Read, I think. Or maybe if you like Beach Read, you don't like book lovers, and then vice versa. I'm okay with book lovers. My biggest like gripe with it is the dialogue. I felt like it was too stiff. Like it didn't flow naturally for me.
Mm.
But then I want to read People We Meet on Vacation because a lot of people said that it it's pretty good in terms of like building the characters. Like it can get kind of boring because there's not a lot of things that happen. It's really more of them just get like rekindling their friendship and
No
more.
thoughts.
Yeah. But I'm curious because I like the premise of it that they were like old friends, second
Mm.
chance. It's not romance because they weren't like in the romantic relationship in the past. But second chance friendship, turned lovers. I don't know. And I'm glad you like book lovers. Have you tried other Emily Henry books? And if so,
I
let us
haven't.
know if you.
The very first book I read was Beach Read, and I was like,
You didn't like it that much.
didn't like it that much. Like, it's okay, but it's not
Mm,
something that I would recommend to people, or it's
yeah.
not something that I would like really bring with me to my grave. Like I would remember forever.
My God, I read 9 romance books already. Like I was just scrolling through my storygraph stats. What I did? Well,
Nine?
yeah,
Wait, did I even read a?
yeah.
I did. Like I was reading Mindfuck Rules.
Um, yeah, cause I'm reading this series read along, and it's romance. It's the hockey romance. So that's
Mhm.
romance. And then
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
reading this dark romance, still romance.
So
And
different kinds of
then
romance.
yeah, different flavors of romance. And then all of the other romance that I read for the video that I just
Have
posted.
you seen the new cover for Ice Planet Barbarians?
Wait, the only one that I know is the illustrated one.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
I
yeah.
think
That was
okay.
like
That's
the
not the
very
new one.
old
Okay.
one, right?
Ice Planet
It's so
Barbarian.
good. Ang ganda niya
New
ngayon.
cover. Like just new just recently. Is it the special edition one? I wait. Is
Kasi
it
like,
illustrated or no?
it's illustrated, but like with better.
Wait. When wait. Because I'm
As in,
like I don't
mas
know which
maganda
one's
na yung
new.
art niya. As in, mas special edition siya, apparently.
From January. Is it this one?
From November.
November 2022. Okay. November 2022.
As in, like, I was like, oh, I saw it like local at a local
Oh, okay. Is it
bookstore.
this one? This one?
Yes. I was like, I was shocked. I was like, wait, I
I
know
keep
this look.
seeing the one with the real humans.
Yeah, 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 yeah. The
Because I wasn't
OG.
sure. Yeah. Okay, okay. It gives me like Akotar vibes with the illustration.
Right?
But
Like, I was
but
like, you know
better.
what? If this could have been like the very first cover,
Mm, I
I
just
was like, you
like
know what? I'm tempted.
to read it. A lot of people said it's like kind of crazy, like unhinged romance.
Yeah. That's why I'm so curious about it. And I saw it like at National Bookstore or fully booked. I was like,
Oh, it's
it's
science
available
fiction
totally.
romance.
So see, it's apt for your different types
My
of romance.
different flavors of romance.
So
Apparently, this is my romance era, just not the typical romance era.
so now that you have like a
So
sci-fi romance, maybe
I, yeah, I have a
supernatural
dark
romance,
fantasy, sci-fi romance, sports
paranormal.
romance, paranormal. Oh my god. That was an interesting video recommending different types of romance
Right?
books, like different flavors of genres of romance.
Imagine having like a bingo card just
Yeah,
for
for all of
yourself.
the.
I,
I'm
I think
gonna
you'd be able to
write
fill
that
out.
down.
I feel like you'd be
I'm
able
gonna write
to
that down.
fill out 9 types of like a romance book because like there are mafia romance, like
Yeah.
medical romance, which I think you've already
Yeah, I
read.
have one. Different type.
Sports romance. I think it's easy to fill out like 9 tropes, 9
Yeah,
genre.
because romance is, I mean, you could practically put romance in any
Yeah.
genre. Because it's just about the relationship between characters. Different type of romance. Sci-fi, dark, etc. Okay, okay. Noted, noted. Which means I have to read this book. Is it on Kindle Unlimited? No.
Yeah, I'm
It
not sure
is?
if it's on the. No,
Let's
no,
check. Let's
I'm not
check.
sure. I thought you were asking if it's on Kindle.
Ah, okay. Let's check. How do I check? Ice Planet Barbarian. Oh, is it? No, it's not. Okay, I thought it was.
It's not on unlimited.
It's not on the unlimited. The old covers are so questionable. This is the old cover.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That one, that one.
Questionable. Ah, it is. Wait, it has 21 books in the series.
It does. I think the some of the sequel also have like the new edition.
It is on Kindle Unlimited.
You're welcome. Oh no,
I
that's
think
a
it's
new
like
series. No.
with 21 books. I think it's like um different characters, but all within the
Mm,
same
all
concept
barbarians,
of an ice barbarian
planet.
with, I guess, I'm assuming the woman is a human. I don't know. The covers are so questionable, like the old ones. Barbarians meet, barbarians taming, barbarians hope, barbarians redemption, barbarians treasure. Okay, I'm just gonna bookmark. Read for free.
Wait,
Okay.
how long is your trial? 30 or 60?
I think it's 60 because I started it like late December. So I think it's gonna run out like end of the, I don't know, I might renew it once if I find more books to read. So yeah, but I think it's 60. I don't, how much is it? Is it expensive? I actually don't know.
I think it's around 800 on.
Per month?
I thought we were
Kindle
talking about the Ice
Unlimited.
Planet Barbarians book.
Ah, no, no, the Kindle Unlimited.
I didn't check after my trial ended.
I think, how much is it? Kindle Unlimited price. 9.99.
Mm,
Uh,
I mean, if you could get books from Libby and just wait for
yeah, I'll probably just like if I have like a bunch of books that I want to read in 1 month that are all on Kindle Unlimited, then maybe.
yeah.
But if not,
Could
then
also
it
be a video
probably
idea.
won't. Yeah,
Making the most
everything
out of Kindle
is a
Unlimited,
video idea. Everything is a video idea.
right? If you add more thought to it, it could be. I
Yeah.
changed the book that you're reading.
What if I change my book again?
I mean, it's our last sprint.
Yes,
Right?
our last friend for this Friday.
Ugh, that that went by fast.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, to secret history you go.
Yes.
Happy.
I'm gonna dive back in. Happy reading. Hello.
Hi!
How was it? How far did you get?
I got to 201. So I started 113?
Okay. Almost 100. Not that
Yeah,
bad.
almost. It's not so bad.
Yeah.
So it looks like halfway right now. Halfway through.
I think I got to page 200. I think I started the sprint at 210,
Hmm.
and then I got to 232. I'm always slower with this book because the font is so small. It's so small.
So the 22 pages there could be like 50 pages.
Probably, no,
Like,
probably like 30 to 34 in like a normal, like hardback. But it's always kind of tiring reading The Secret History.
have you tried that with like audiobook? Just to see if, it would.
I haven't, but I actually heard from some people that audiobook is bad. Like it would make you confused or parang sleepy because it sounds
Um,
boring as an audiobook. That makes any sense. And I think the audiobook is pretty old as well.
yeah, listening to audiobooks always come down to like how the narrator would perform it and
Yeah.
stuff. So
And
yeah.
I don't know. I just like I'm thinking about it. Like if someone were to read this book to me, I probably would not understand anything. I don't know.
So
Oh,
it's like
Elena says that she finished chapter 5 of Book Lover. I no, not Book Lovers. Stephen King, the
that's
drawing of the three.
chapter 5. Yeah. We hope you guys
Yeah,
had good reading slash productivity night though.
yeah. It's kind of been like a long week, very busy week.
It is like
So
it's
this
been
Friday is kind of very
fast
tiring.
fast month but slow week.
Yeah, I kind of get what you mean. Like it's already half of the month,
More than half.
more than half
Well,
of the month.
technically way more than half because we only have like what
Yeah, But then the weeks itself, we have so much. There's so much that happens in a week that it feels so long. Chica is still
Still enjoying
enjoying
my book,
book.
feeling overwhelmed by all the work ahead of me, and decided to just lie down. It's like,
I think
yes,
that's a good idea.
it's a great escape.
Everything that you need to pack will get packed at some point, but
Maybe
it will
that point,
happen because
but
you will have no choice at some point, so it will happen. But
exactly. It's just the dreading
yeah,
deadline would be the the great motivator.
yeah, the
The
chapters are
chapters are
short.
short in my book, so it's pretty crazy.
I envy you. My chapters are very long, like 40 pages long.
I mean, for a 433 page book, that's at
But
least for what Shika is reading.
yeah, chapter 5. That's pretty good progress.
Okay, for next week though, we're still
Ah,
gonna be
yeah. Uh huh.
your channel, but it's
Yes.
gonna be on a Friday because I have a work.
Friday, or is it gonna be on a Thursday? Thursday,
I mean,
Thursday.
it can't be
Ah, it's
on
not a Friday. Okay, okay,
because
okay.
like I have an event thing at work, so I
Yeah.
really do
So we're
Friday.
probably gonna do maybe Wednesday. Are you free Thursday? No.
I think
Well, we'll talk.
Thursday.
Yeah, we'll talk about it, but it's definitely not gonna be Friday.
Yeah, yeah,
Might
yeah.
be Thursday or Wednesday, and it's going to be in my channel.
Yes.
And um, somebody wants to say hi because it's their walking time.
And
So if
you'll
you,
get to listen to an audiobook.
yeah, I'm gonna listen to Prince Harry's Shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
He was in university and whatever.
Does does your dog's hair like get crazily long, like to the point
Mm,
to be?
no, they have fur, so it stops at. This is like the longest it will ever be, but it will shed like crazy. Like
Fall out. Yeah, yeah,
even
yeah.
now, like I'm just touching it, it's like
Yeah, yeah,
shedding.
yeah.
Just kidding. Because one of the other dogs is like trying to
Oh no.
bite at me. They're getting antsy because they want to walk and they want to eat. Because after they walk, they eat. So I
Oh,
think, yeah, we forced the factor stuff.
exactly. The deadline is getting closer, but
Why are you getting mad?
yeah,
Okay,
okay. We'll
let's go.
close off the live stream as Pam mentioned, and we're going to discuss it internally when the live stream is gonna be, but it's gonna happen next week, just not on a Friday. Most likely not on a weekend as well. I wouldn't be available, but
Yeah.
I linked her channel below, so do subscribe because it's gonna happen on her channel. And as usual, we're gonna announce it when
On
we can
Instagram.
announce it.
Yeah. But yeah, hopefully we see you then. And I hope you have a good weekend. Everyone get some rest and more reading done. And we'll see you, I guess, in a couple of days.
See you,
Thank you,
everyone. Thank you for joining
everyone.
us.
Bye.
Bye. Ang tagal.
Thanks,
Ang extra
Lena.
tagal.
Bye.